Hi guys, I'm Annabelle and welcome to Meeple Village. Today we are going to be playing Outlive. I'm going to be doing a solo run through and my heroes are going to be going against the horde. Now Outlive is a Euro game with an apocalyptic theme. Super interesting clash of two worlds. So why don't you just come join me at the table and let's play Outlive. Okay guys, I have the game almost set up. There is quite a bit of setup and I wanted to do some stuff with you guys so you can see how it's done. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our individual player board. I have decided to be the yellow player as indicated here with that yellow line over there. Now we start the game with 3 buildings. All of them are locked, and everybody, if I was playing with more players, everybody would have these 3 buildings. This is our airlock. We'll find all about all this stuff later as we start playing. Our radioactivity starts at 0. If it ever goes lower than that, if we get more radio action, then we start losing points at the end of the game. If we actually do really well at keeping it down, then we get points at the end of the game. Now, aside from these 3 buildings, we are going to get 6 buildings and pick 4. So randomly, I'm going to go ahead and choose 6. Here we go. These are just a couple. There are a lot more in the box, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what we got. Okay. So in this game, we can be better at fixing equipment, or we can do auto repairs, which is also good for equipment. So let's see, 1 material of your choosing every turn. Not bad. I like these buildings. We can also gain 1 survivor each turn. In this room, max 8. That's just free points for having a bunch of survivors. That's good. 4 ammunitions, which are going to be good if people try to steal stuff from us, obviously, and also for hunting. They're good for that, and you'll see that played out. And over here we get at the cargo ship we get +1 canned food, which is great. So I have to ditch 2 of these and keep the other 4. I like that I got a little combo going. And we can focus heavily on equipment. So I'm thinking I'm gonna keep those 2. Then let's see. Having a free material every turn is not bad. And also the survivors. Of course, 4 ammunitions. That's 4 ammunitions though once. So I think I'm going to keep these 2. Also, it's easier to maintain these buildings, as you're going to see later. So I'm going to just get rid of these other ones. And we're going to go ahead and put these here on my shelter. They all go on the yellow side. It's really hard to tell, but see how there's a little green down there? That means that the room is already built. Over here where there's no green, it means that the room is still not built. So the buildings only give us bonuses if they are built. So we might want to get to building. Okay, so now we have to decide which one of these buildings we want to start with. And I think I want to start with the auto repair one, because having repairs for free is going to be really, really helpful. Not that the other ones are not good, they're really good. But and then also we start with 4 survivors on our shelter. So we'll go ahead and grab 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4. All right, these guys are joining us, and just to get that bonus, I need to make sure that the room is fully populated. If the room is not fully populated, I cannot take advantage of that. I also have to remember that at the end of the first turn, if I want these guys to survive, I'm going to need either 3 water, 3 canned goods, or 3 meat, or a combination of all of that in order to feed them, or else, well, you know, they start dying. And then this guy's going to go here on the airlock because there's no other room where I can put him. They're all locked. And he is going to require 1 water at the end of the turn as well. So already I need 4 resources at the end of the turn. If I cannot find those 4 resources, my people are going to start dying. So I'm on a mission already. Also, I know that I like equipment. So that's something that I have to keep in mind, that you know, I'm really good at repairing equipment, and equipment is great because it helps you, it gives you special extra powers that you don't need to pay for once you repair the equipment throughout the game. So it's good to get those started. So the other thing that we need to do is pick a leader, and the leader is not only going to give us maybe a special power, maybe not all of them have them, but also it's going to indicate what resources we start with and what positions on the board we start on. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. The way we do that is we pick 2, and out of the 2 we choose 1. My leaders are over here. All of these are the leader cards. Oh, one survivor fell down. Stand up, dude. Okay, can't be tired. We haven't even started the game yet. So shuffle these, and here's the 2 that I got. We'll see. We've got Wilson and Mary. Okay, both of those give me equipment, so happy to see that. One of them is going to give me meat. The other one is going to give me stuff from the city. I think I like Wilson. He's a hunter, he's 44 years old, and he's going to give me a shotgun. So yeah, we're gonna go for that one. So then, because of Wilson, I need to go find myself a shotgun. Let's go ahead and do that. And these leaders are out of the game. The horde, which is the opponent that I'm playing with, they don't get a leader. Okay, so here I have my 2 meat. Remember, I need 4. I need, well, 3 meat and then a water to feed all my people. And here's my broken shotgun. So it is broken, so I cannot use this ability. But when I fix it, it's gonna let me increase my hunting by 1, which is great because hunting gives you meat. The next thing we need to do is we need to place our heroes in their starting positions. And for that, we again look at Mr. Wilson. He is going to tell us where we start. And these little yellow locations are going to match the locations on the map. So we're going to go ahead and place, and I have a choice of where I want to place my heroes, because if you look at them more closely, they have numbers. So I have a hero that's power 4, a hero that's power 5, and then 2 3s, which are obviously the weaker of all my heroes, and the 5 is my strongest. But let's go ahead and put them on the board. Okay, so we're on the board, and I need to put these guys out. I'm thinking, because I know I'm really good at hunting and I want to repair my weapon, I'm going to need 2 woods and a metal. So right during the first turn, I want to make sure that not only can I get food and water, but also I'm looking to get some wood and metal so I can repair my shotgun. So metal is over here, wood is up there, and then water is over there. So, and I know that I can only start here, 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 and here. So let's see, I need 1 metal, so I'm going to put my level 3 guy here. Actually, he's ready to go. He's standing up. Wait, no, he's laying down. When he goes, he stands up. Okay, so he's on the 3. So everybody's kind of sleeping for now, and then when they're ready to move, they get up and go. It's like go, go, go. And that's how you know which guys you've activated already and which guys are not activated yet. So that guy, I'm planning to maybe get some metal with. Let's see. How am I going to get to the water? Oh gosh. Oh, okay. I have a guy here. So if I put this guy here, he can go get me some water. If I'm going to get water though, I'm going to need some microchips. So this guy's going to have to go get me microchips, which means I'll put this guy here to get me. Okay. It's going to be messy, but I think I have a plan. I have to start there according to the diagram, so hopefully this is good. And notice that this guy starts over here on the boat, not on the actual spot, and you'll see how that works when we start. But I got my guys set up. Now we have to set up the horde. Before we do that, let's go ahead and get some events going. So every game you're going to have 6 different events, and that's also the timer of the game. The game is going to last 6 turns. That's it. We don't have a lot of time, and we have a lot to do. And that's the crux of the game. What do you spend your time doing when there's so much to be done? So many resources, so many good stuff, so many good equipment. So, but anyways, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These get just discarded out of the game. We're not going to see them again. Maybe, I'm not looking. Maybe in a different game we'll have them. And then these just, we'll just place them here. And the other thing that this event board does, it is that it tells us how much radio action is out. So we're going to go from left to right and top to bottom. So the first turn, we're going to have 1. Then the second turn, we're going to have 2 radio action, then 2, and then 2, 3, 3. So it actually gets worse as the game progresses. This turn, though, it's only 1. We should be able to manage that. We will see how that goes. So that's it for events. That's it for individual play area. Let's go to the horde, and then we'll also finish with the board. Okay, so the horde is over here. They're going to be purple. You just pick a color that you're not using in the game. They are driven by the AI, and they have cards that are going to indicate where they want to go and what they want to do. So at the beginning of the game, we just shuffle these 8 and keep it random. Okay. They don't start on the board. They start out here, and they're going to start populating the board during the first turn. You'll see how that's done when we start playing. They start with a few resources, and the board itself tells you exactly what those are. Setup, 2. So 2 water, nothing here. 1 ammunition, they tell you right here, 1. 4 survivors, they're over here chilling, because these people, they're not like us. They don't have a shelter. They just, they just live out there. They don't mind radiation as much as we do. And the last thing they start with is 3 equipment, 3 broken equipment. So we go back to our equipment, give it a little shuffle again, just in case. There we go. Keep it random. Okay, and then we pick 3, and let's see what they start with. They're gonna start with what is this? A goat, apparently, and a console, which is 2 points. And a bear trap, which is going to help them hunting. Now, all of these are broken, so they actually have to repair them before they can use them. But there you guys go. Okay, let's see, and these back. I'll just keep, there's more in the box. I'm just keeping a supply here, and when we run out, I'll just add more. Okay, so we got the horde set up, we got the event set up, we are ready to go to gameplay. All right, guys, let's go. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to flip an event, and that event is going to affect everybody. So let's see what the first event of the game is. We have a sandstorm. That doesn't sound good. So the collective value of every hero is lowered to 3. That means that this turn, our level 5 hero became a level 3 hero. In a way, that's not that bad. I mean, it's bad because we're not going to get as many resources, but we won't be able to exert pressure, which I'm sure you're going to see eventually in the game. Now, in order to fulfill or complete this event and for the sandstorm to go away, we're going to need a lot of resources, 4 microchips and 3 wood. And whoever gets to do that is going to get 5 points at the end of the game. So with that, something else we have to keep in mind. Now, we can start moving or doing our main actions. The horde is always first, no matter what. In a more player games, when you're playing with 2 players or more, you actually start, the first player is whoever goes to the cargo ship first. They get to hold on to first player. But in the solo game, the horde always goes first. So they're over there, ready to go. Let's see where they want to go. We flip the first card. And the horde priority, we look at number 1. And if we can complete that one, then we stop. If not, we keep going until we find something. And there's 8 of them, so we'll definitely find something they can do. So number 1 is they want to go to the military base. And they want to get ammunition. And also they want to get that algae. So how does that work? All right, we get the lowest one, because they always start with the lowest one, which is the number 3. And like I said, when they go, they stand up to indicate that they've gone. This is going to get discarded. Put it over here. They are going to use, remember, every hero this turn is a level 3 hero, but these are actually at a level 3. So they're going to use 3 action points to get stuff from here. So it's 1 action point per. So 1 action point to get the algae. Now this, it doesn't really help them at all. They do not get radiation, and what the algae does is that it reduces our radiation level. But they just keep it away from us, so that when we go there, we can't do that action. And then that's 1, so they have 2 left because there are 3. So they're going to take 2 ammunition and put them on their board. So now they got a lot of bullets, which is kind of scary. And that's it. That's how fast a turn can go. Now it's our turn, which of course we have to make decisions and think this through, but let's go. Okay, I know that I need a microchip if I'm going to get water. So let's start with that, and then we'll figure out this part. So I'm going to move my level 3 hero over here, and I'm just, let's see, I'm going to get 3 microchips. That way I'll be set for a while with the water situation. So put these on my board right here. And that's the end of my turn. See how quick it goes? Now back to the horde. We're going to reveal another card. And number 1, hunting ground. Okay, so they want to go to the hunting ground and they want to, of course, get meat. Now there are 2 hunting grounds, so we can pick which one they want to go to. I don't think it matters at this point. So let's have them come here with us. Why not? Actually, yeah, sure. So they are level 3, so they'll have to spend 1 munition in order to get this animal dead. So the animal comes over here and let's put the ammunition away. This is going to get discarded. Now they're going to, when the first time they kill an animal that's a level 4 animal, they're going to get 2 food, 2 meat. So here's their 2 meat. Okay, they went hunting and now it's back to us. Now I know I want to get that water, so I'm gonna do that and then we'll deal with everything else that we can have fun doing. So this guy is going to come here. Now he's at level 4, but remember this turn he became a level 3. Okay, so I have to go ahead and spend 1 microchip so that I can purify the water, because of course there's radioaction, so radioactivity is not good to drink. They don't care about drinking radioactive water, I'm sure, but we care. So we get 3 water and add them to our board. All right, so it's back to the horde. Let's see where they want to go with their heroes next. Okay, so they want to go to the mine and they want to first gather metal if possible. So let's have them do that. We'll grab, it doesn't really matter because they're all the same level this turn. Okay, they can't go to the mine because they're already at the mine. So we move to number 2. They want to go to the cargo ship. Okay, so in the cargo ship, let's see. They're a level 4, but they became a level 3. So we're going to put them here. They're going to get 1 canned food and a survivor. Survivor gets added here. And let's go find them a canned food. Okay, here they go. They have a lot of food and a lot of ammo and water. I mean, they're looking better than us, I'm not gonna lie. But it's okay, we can do this. Okay, so that was their turn. Now it's up to us. We have water, we have 2 meat. We need 2 more meat or canned food in order to feed our people. So where are we going to get that? We also remember we need wood and we need metal. I mean, we need so much stuff. So let's see. I want to go to the city because I know in the city, oh, by the way, okay, this was a goof during the setup. There's only supposed to be 6 tiles here. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the other ones, it's like someone already searched in the city. So all of these actually get revealed. And I should have done that at the beginning, but I didn't. So I already know that in this particular city, in Silent Peak, 2 of the search stuff are empty, and that's good because they're not there anymore. Then there's a metal and a microchip that's already being taken away from us. So I know what's in the city, not by heart, but I know there's still water and canned goods and good stuff in here. So that's another good reason to go to the city. We'll do the same thing here. 4 of them get revealed. Although I'm not planning to come to this city because it's too far. But again, 2 empty cupboards, so not bad. Okay, so where should I go? Well, this guy is in the way. He's got to move. He's got to move and move it. I was planning on going to get some munition, but now that I know that I need some food, I'm thinking maybe I'm going to do 1, 2. Actually, I can't because the spot is taken. He took the 3 spot. So I think I'm going to have to stick to my original plan and go get some munitions. So we'll do that. We'll go up here. Now, what I don't like is that I'm not getting the resources that I need. But it's okay. We'll have to do what we have to do. So now is the horde's turn. Here they come. Okay, they want to go to the dam, and yeah, the dam is still open. This guy is a level 5, but remember this turn, because of our event, everyone's a level 3, so he's going to get 3 water. And like I said before, they do not care about drinking water that has some radioactivity in it. They're fine. They're living out there full of radioactivity themselves, so they just drink it. So we're just gonna put them over here. They are full of water. Okay. And that's the horde. Now we have one more turn because we have one more sleeping dude right here. And where are we going to go? Shall we go to the city? I think our best bet, I know I wanted to get wood, I wanted to get metal, I'm going to have to wait. But remember, we do have the auto repair. So even if I don't get the stuff that I need to fix the shotgun will be fixed. So I think I'm more worried about getting those resources so I can feed my people. Although I think I'm okay with that as well. If I'm looking at my board and I have 3 water and 2 meat, and I need 3 and 1 here, so that's total of 4. I have 4 because this can be water or meat or canned goods. But let's go to the city. So I have a level 5, but again, because of the events this turn, he's only a level 3. So we're going to reveal 3 tiles and see what we get. We got a wood, we got a canned food, very good, and we got a water. Beautiful. I love it. So we're going to go ahead and search for those resources and put them on our board. Here's a water. Here's a canned good, which does not spoil at the end of the turn. And here's a wood, which just 1 wood is not very helpful, but we're getting somewhere. Okay, so as you can tell, everyone's standing up. Everybody already went. So this is the end of the day phase. Now we go to the night phase, where we go to our shelters and we try to make our shelter better, because that's what's going to help us win the game. So let's go to the night phase. All right, so during the night phase, we are going to resolve the horde first, and then we'll take care of our own shelter. So the first thing that the horde is always first, remember. So the first thing that the horde wants to do is they want to resolve those events to get those sweet points. So can the horde do it? If we look at our event, they need a lot, 4 microchips and 3 wood. They are nowhere near having all that stuff. So if the first player cannot resolve the event, then the second player gets a chance to resolve that event. So we now give a chance to the second player, which is us, to see if they can solve the event, but we're nowhere near. 4 microchips, 3 wood, 3 wood, impossible. So you know what that means? What that means is that the event is going to linger on, and next turn we are going to have to deal with the effects of that sandstorm again, making all of our heroes level 3, keeping us from getting sweet resources in the process. But you know, that's how it is in the apocalypse. The next thing that the horde wants to do is, it's written right here on their board, is to feed their survivors. So they get kind of to feed. For each 2 survivors, they spend 1 commodity. So 1 food or 1 water or 1 canned goods. So here's a food for you to share. Here's a food for you to share. And then I'm going to go ahead and give this poor dude just a water. He gets a lot of water because it's just 1. I know there's not 2, but I still have to feed him as if there were 2, if it was a pair. So all of this stuff is going to go bye-bye, but everybody's fed, so that's good. Now they can sleep with their full tummies. And the last thing that they want to do is they want to recruit survivors. So unlike humans, unlike us, full humans, I guess, because these guys are kind of mutated, they do not lose their commodities at the end of the turn. So meat doesn't spoil, water doesn't go whatever, they don't spill it. They don't mind eating spoiled food, I guess, and water that's like 3 months old. And of course the canned food never goes bad, not even for us. But they want to spend as much commodities as possible, up to 7, to recruit new survivors. So all of this nice water, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 canned good, so a total of 5, they're going to use to recruit 5 new dudes in their, homeless shelter, I guess. I'm not sure what it is. So let's go ahead and get them 5 survivors. So I guess somehow they found 5 more mutated dudes somewhere and brought them in and said, come to our comfy, little homeless shelter. So they're over there. Now, I'm gonna point out that every survivor at the end of the game is a point, so that's just 5 points right there. If they are able to feed them every turn, because if not, of course, they also die. I mean, they're mutated, but they still have to eat. But that's that with the horde. Now we're gonna go to our shelter and do the night phase over there. If I was playing with more players, we would follow the steps simultaneously, and here we could do that as well. I just find it easier to just do them because it's not going to affect what we do. Oh, there's one more thing that they actually want to do. They want to try and repair their equipment. But if we look at their equipment cost, 2 water, 3 microchips, and all of these resources, they don't have any of that. Maybe they could have saved the water, but buying the survivors was first, so I went ahead and bought them survivors. Let's go to our shelter and see how we do. Okay, so the night is still young. The first thing we do is, well, we already tried to solve the events and we couldn't. So we go to number 2, feed the survivors, -1 for every missing commodity. So we are going to need, like I said, 3 of either meat, canned foods, or water. So we'll go ahead and give them these 2 meat because that's going to spoil anyways. And then let's go ahead and give them a water. And that's how we're going to pay for these guys. So this goes away. And then this dude has to drink. So there's some water for you. And the way I know that is because I look over here and it tells me that it needs this row. Even if there were 2 people here, they drink 1 water. This whole row, even if it's full of people, it only requires 1 water. So that all goes away. We go to number 3. Handle radioactivity. So we know the radioactivity at this point, if we look at the events, it is at 1. So we would get 1 radio action, but every survivor that's in the airlock is going to prevent 1 radioactivity from happening. So means that we stay still because 1 comes in, he saves up from it. Maybe he put some tape on the wall so that it can't come in. I don't know what he did. And so we're good. We won't move that this turn. Now we go to number 4, recruit survivors, +1 by commodity spent. So if I spent either my precious water or my canned goods, I can get more survivors. The problem with that is that I have to feed them later. But I'm thinking if I can get another guy here, it's going to help me to not get some radiation next turn. So I will go ahead and spend 1 water. This can be dangerous. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out for me and get 1 more guy. And he has to come in through the airlock. I cannot put him in any other room, even if they were open, which they're not. But that's it for number 4. And now we go to number 5, build rooms. Pay 3 materials per room. So I have 3 materials exactly. So if I wanted to spend all of that, I could get another room. But I don't have any survivors to put in such said rooms. So I think I'm going to hold off on that and save my microchips so that I can actually get some water next turn because I'm going to need more water. Then number 6 is fixed equipments. Now remember, we have auto repairs. 1 equipment is fixed for free. So that means that next turn we have better hunting skills because our shotgun is now repaired for free, which is great. And then last but not least, we have to clean up. So we discard all of the meat, like I said, because it's spoiled, and we keep only 2 water and all of the canned goods. So we are going to keep 2 water. We only have 1, so we keep it. And there's also a reminder here. Meat, you keep 0. Canned food, you keep infinite. And then conservation of water is 2 waters can be left for next turn. So we're good to go. We finished the night phase. That means that we're ready to go to the next day phase and start turn 2 out of the 6 turns that are in the game. Okay, so before we start the next turn, we have to do a little bit of cleanup on the board and replenish what we've taken. So the board itself tells us exactly how much we replenish for. Right here, those little numbers, that's what they mean. If you're playing a 2-player game, up to 6. If you're playing a 3-player game, 8. And if you're playing a 4-player game, then it's up to 10. So we're playing a 2-player game because we are playing against the horde. So that's 2, 4, 6. The wood is ready to go. Over here, we go ahead and shuffle all these in black wood. And we're going to go ahead and show 4 face up because somebody else already came and took all of that. And this time they took all the good stuff. So blackwood, I don't think I want to come see you. Over here, microchips, we need another 3 because we need to go up to up to 6. So here's 3 microchips. There's 6 metal here, so we're good to go. Same thing with Silent Peak. We are going to put all this back. And we're going to reveal 4 new ones. Let's shuffle it a little bit. One, 2, 3, empty, and 4. Again, a lot of good stuff. Over here, the algae is reset, and then we need 6 munition. So let's get those. Okay, here's 2, 4, 6, and then here in the 2-player game we get 7 water, not 6. It's the only place that gets a little bit extra, so I need to replenish this up to 7. Okay, so here's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And the last thing that I forgot to do last turn, which was terrible, especially since I did go to the city, is I forgot to put equipment out. In each city we have 3 equipments that are face up. So I won't forget this time, especially since I have that auto repair ability, which is going to let me really take advantage of these equipments. And also I want to show you guys, see these 2? The symbols in the middle, they kind of match, as opposed to if they were like this, they don't match. If you manage to repair these, if you manage to first buy these equipment and take them to your shelter and then repair both of them, having equipment that kind of match up like that gives you 1 extra point at the end of the game. So that's something to look out for as well. So this turn I want to make sure that I get some equipment if possible, because I totally forgot last turn. Sorry guys. Now, I told you setup was crazy. The last thing we do before we start the turn is everybody goes back to sleep. So everybody go back to camp and sleep. Sleep tight, everyone. You are going to be up in no time, you'll see. So everybody, this guy goes out in the boat, sleeping, and there we go. Now we're ready for turn number 2. The first thing we do, go to the events. Something else is going to be pestering us this turn. What's it gonna be? All right, this turn we have a wildfire. Decrease the wood in the forest reserve by, depending on the number of players. And of course, to put out the fire, we're gonna need 3 water. Oh, wow. Okay, so in a 2-player game, we lose 2 wood in the forest. Okay. Now remember, because nobody fixed the sandstorm, I mean, I don't know how to fix a sandstorm, but nobody stopped the sandstorm, nobody took cover, or whatever thematic thing you want to put on there. All of our heroes are still level 3, which means less resources, which means getting less water, which means how are we going to put out that wildfire? But let's see how it goes. As always, the horde goes first, so we go to their deck. What do we want to do this turn? They want to try and get to the fair. Fair's over here, so that's okay. They can get to the fair. We'll have, you usually try to go with the lowest number first. So 1, 2, we'll bring this number 3. They stand up and they want the microchips first. So they'll go ahead and take the microchips. Okay, I don't know what they want them for, because they don't need microchips to get water. They want them to fix equipment. I know, I'm just kidding. So they went. Now it's our turn. We need so much stuff again. Seems like that's the story in this game. So let's see. I know I'm gonna need water, but this guy is in the way. There's less wood, so if I want wood, I better get over there quick and get it. But more important than wood, I want to go hunting. And so I'm going to use this number 4. He's still on number 3, unfortunately, and I'm going to hunt so I can get some much needed meat. And do I want to get wood? I think I do. So here's what happens. When you go hunting, you can assist yourself with bullets, because obviously if you shoot an animal with bullets, they die, right? So even though this guy is a number 3, I can supplement, and I'm going to go here to my board, and I can supplement with as many bullets as I want. I'm going to use 2 bullets, and with those 2 bullets, that reduces this animal to a 1. So I'm going to use one of my action points to complete that. It's like I shot him and then I used my hands and I punched him and he died somehow because I'm that strong. So with that, I get that animal and I still have 2 points left. So I'm going to take 2 wood, and that's why I used 2 bullets, so that I could go ahead and get 2 wood back into my shelter so I can build more rooms quicker. So there's my 2 wood right there. My animal, my animal I'm going to put down here, and I get only one meat, unfortunately. Not a very great giving food animal. I guess it was just a tiny little wabbit. Anyways, with that then, I am done. I took the wood. So let's see what the horde wants to do next. Here we go. The horde wants to go to the cargo ship. And the horde is at the cargo ship, so they can't. So we move to number 2. They want to go to the fair, but the horde is already at the fair, so we skip to number 3. Number 3, they want to go to the forest. Okay, that they can do. And with the lowest dude, we're going to go 1, 2, go to the forest. They are a level 3, so they want to take the wood, but they also want to hunt because they don't want to not spend their actions. The problem is if they take the wood, there's 2 wood, and then they only have 2 bullets, so they don't have enough. Do they have enough? No, they don't. They will need 2, which leaves them 1, and then plus 2 bullet is 3. So all they're going to do is they're going to take the wood and bring it back to the shelter. There you guys go. Okay. Now we get to go again. We need the water. We need the water really bad. So I think we have a microchip. So let's take this. Actually, if I take this guy out of the city, then I can come to the city and get some equipment. So let's move Mr. 5. He's a 3 anyways, because everybody's a 3 because of the event. I'm going to go ahead and grab a microchip so I can get myself 3 water bottles. Put them in my shelter. All right, so that was me. Now back to the horde. What do they want? Let's see. They want to go to the forest. They're already at the forest. They want to go to any hunting ground. So I guess they can come over here and hunt. So this guy is number 4, so he will go first. He stands up, and at the hunting ground, they want to hunt first. So yes, and then they get 1 of the metal because they came to this hunting ground. So let's see, let's bring their animal over here, put a medal up there, and now they're going to get 1 food for that because this is their first animal, level 3 animal that they've killed. So here's their food. Okay, and now go back to us. Okay, so it's my turn, and I want to go ahead and make sure I get one of my dudes to the city. I'm thinking maybe this guy can come over here and get me another survivor and canned food, although that's going to create more water issues for me. Where else can he go? He can go to this city, and then what is this guy going to do? He could get me some metal. Not that I need, well, I can always use the metal to build. I would rather just get more food. Oh, he can go hunting, but he's on level 3. Yeah, everybody's on level 3. And can this guy, he cannot go hunting. Okay, so hunting is, unless I get more munition, which I can't this turn. So city it is. I guess both of them will end up going to the city. So let's go to, what city shall we go first? Let's go to this city. Let's go to the city first. Go here. And I have a 3, so 1 I'm going to spend buying one of these equipment. I'm thinking I like this thermal sensor. If you look at its ability, this thermal sensor is going to let me choose my prey when I go hunting, and what that means is that I can just look through the whole pack of things and pick whichever one animal I want to get, and that's going to help me because then I can choose one that I already have, and if I choose one that I already have, I will get more food. So it all kind of works out in my head at least. We'll see how it actually works out when I play. So that was 1 action point. I have 2 more, so let's see what we get out of here. We have a microchip and we get a water. Okay, we can do that. I'll leave you there. Go ahead and add a water to my board and a microchip. Of course, I get you up, you keep falling down. And that's that, dude. We have the horde go, and then we'll go ahead and go. You know, the one thing that I haven't been able to show you guys is how to apply pressure, because unfortunately in this game, everybody's a level 1, so nobody's exerting pressure on anybody. But just in case it doesn't happen later, if you have a guy laying down and he goes to a place and stands up, and the hero that's there is a lower level than him, that's when you apply pressure. So if this guy was a level 5 and he was here, let's say, and he came over here with his level 5 and he saw a guy that was a level 3, then that's when things will get interesting. Hopefully we'll see it during the game. If not, well, I'll just show you. Well, I kind of just did, right? So, but in this event, let's just go to the horde and see what they want to do. Okay, they want to go to a city. They want to go to a city and they just want to search. So their guy is here, so he can go to either one. It would just make more sense to go to the one that hasn't been searched yet. So I'm going to play as a smart AI and go to this city. And again, they're level 3. Do they want to collect equipment? They do. So what equipment should we get? For the way you check it is if there's anything that they can match, that the symbols that they already have can match with these symbols, they will go for that first. So let's see. That won't match because that will be upside down. So no. No, that's not gonna match, and this one, no. Okay, so nothing really matches. So I guess to make it fair, I'll just pick randomly. Let's see. Well, they'll just take the exoskeleton. Actually, that's a great one. Good choice. Good choice, AI. Okay. Now, of course, I need to repair that. So for now, it's okay. And then they get to flip 2 things. So they're going to get more ammo and they're going to get water. Lucky them. Okay, here's a water for them and here's ammo. And now for our turn, we have one last dude that's still here. What is this guy going to do? I think we can either go to the city. There's still 2 empty cupboards out here. So my chances are really bad. So I think instead maybe I'll just go for the safe bet and come and get another survivor and some canned goods. So put this here. I get 1 canned good and 1 survivor, which I forgot to replenish. I'll just take it from here. Here we go. There's a dude. So I'll replenish. And actually, let me take him from here. He comes to the, actually, he can go anywhere, but I have nothing else unlocked. So he's going to have to stand in the airlock waiting for further instructions. Here's another food for me. Okay, so we are done. Now we're going to go to the night phase and we are going to try and solve those events, get rid of that wildfire, get rid of all that stuff that's bothering us. Let's do it. All right, so the horde wants to try and resolve events. Can they do it? 4 microchips, they have 3, so not this one. Then wildfire, they need 3 water. We would get a turn. Do we want to resolve any of these events? Well, 4 microchips we do not have, but we do have 3 water. Let's think about this. If we use the 3 water to resolve the wildfire, then are we still able to feed our people? We need a water here and we need 3 there. We would also need a water here if we don't want this guy to die. So we will be completely out of stuff, but we can do it. And well, we would be getting points at the end of the game. So I think we shall. We're going to resolve our first event. So what we do is we take our 3 water and we say, oh, look at that, 3 water, wildfire, no more. Our firefighters in the shelter have resolved this event. So this is not going to affect us anymore, but the best part is that at the end of the game, we're going to get those 3 points. So this card, we're just going to keep it here. Let's just keep it up here, showing that we are going to get those 3 points at the end of the game. The next thing that the horde needs to do is feed their people. Luckily this turn, they didn't get a lot of commodities, a lot of food or water. So I'm thinking a lot of their survivors are going to flee the shelter. And they're going to lose them. Let's see what happens. Come on, guys. Line up. We're going to feed you. Remember, they kind of eat in pairs. So I'm going to just place them like that so it's easier for me to check it out. Okay. Oops. Okay. Stand up, dude. Come here. Get that wood. Get up. Okay. It must be heavy wood. All right. So they have just this. So these 2 pairs get to eat. Now they are missing 1, 2, 3 commodities. That means that they're going to be losing 3 survivors. So these 3 guys get put back, which is great. They also lose their food and their water. So too bad, so sad. The next thing that happens is they want to recruit more dudes into their shelter, but they don't have any food, they don't have any water, so they have nothing to bribe the new survivors with. So that's definitely not going to happen. The next thing they want to do is they want to try and fix their equipment. So let's see if they have the materials necessary to fix any of the equipments that are still broken on their board. Also, I gotta point out, they cannot have more than 4 broken equipment in their area. So if they go to cities these next turns and they still have 4 broken equipment, they wouldn't get any more broken equipment. They'll just search the tiles because they only four broken stuff. And also at the end of the turn, we're going to go ahead and shuffle these. Let's do that now so I don't forget, because I might. It doesn't matter really when I do it, as long as it's nice and shuffled, so that we get that randomized. So there we go. Now 2 water, they cannot fix that because they have no water. 3 microchips, yes, they can fix that, and that will give them 2 points and nothing else. So this takes microchips because they want to do first stuff that matches symbols. This doesn't have a symbol, so we'll actually leave it for last, even though it's 2 points. So let's do this one first. They do have what they need. They have a wood, they have a metal and a microchip. So the exoskeleton is fixed. Put it over here to indicate that it's fixed. Okay, what else? Can they fix the bear trap? 1 wood, 2 metal? No, they cannot. And can they fix the console? No, they can't, because they only have 2 microchips. So 1, that's all they got. But hey, 1 is 1. These will be put away. And with that, they're finished. We're going to go to our shelter. We're going to go to our shelter and see how the night goes for us. Okay, we're going to follow again down the line. Number 1, solve events. We already did that, well, because it's 1 player and then the next player gets a chance. And we did fix our events. Yay, 3 points for us. Number 2, feed the survivors. Okay, so we kind of counted it. Let's hope that we did it right. It's 3 for these dudes and then the 2 waters. If you have the resources, you have to feed your survivors. You cannot just like say, no, I don't want to feed the survivor. Let him die. You can't do that. You have to be nice. Play nice, everybody. So everyone is fed, but we are very, very, very much out of resources. Okay, so after that, we are going to handle radioactivity. Now we have 2 radioactivity. If you look at where we're at, we're right here on turn 2. And we have 3 people here, so it's prevented. So we still have 0. That's good. After that, we go to recruit survivors, but we have nothing to recruit survivors with, so that's not going to happen. And then number 5, we can build rooms, pay 3 materials to build a room. I think it's time for us to build a room. What do we want to build? Let's see. Okay, I've looked over the buildings, and I think I want to, I have a little bit of a combo going here. Room construction minus 2 materials, and then here, if I can pay less to construct buildings, then I can unlock this and start getting free people into this room. And people is a point. People is more things to feed, but then we can unlock here and get material of your choosing, including, well, the material of our choosing will be just this. We don't really need to fix materials because we're getting those for free. So that combo didn't actually work out as great as I thought. But if we draw 1 equipment tile and then we fix it for free, then that's not bad either. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the room construction a little cheaper. And I have to pay 3. I'll just pay my 3 wood. 3 materials. From now on, it's going to be just 2 materials. Now, as soon as I build in number 5, I can move people over to the rooms. So this is a chance for me to, I can't move these guys. These guys are locked here. Do I want to move my 1 dude and put him here? I wouldn't be able to fill the room right away, and it's going to cost me 2 commodities, as opposed to right now he's only costing me 1. So I think for now I'm going to leave him. And then when I have enough people to actually fulfill the room requirement, then I'll move them. So you stay over there, but you're coming soon. Okay, so now we go to number 6 and we get to fix our equipment. And remember, we have a free equipment fix. So from now on, when we hunt, +1 hunting and choose our prey. And I want to start to take advantage of that. So just something to keep in mind. Then at the end, we clean up, but there's nothing to clean up. We have no food, no water, so we're good to go. We can go to the next day phase. Before we start our day phase, we have to do a little bit of cleanup again, make sure we replenish everything. So the wood is finished, so we're gonna go ahead and replenish it back to 6. There's no more wildfire, so we're not gonna be missing out on wood. Unfortunately, no one has still gotten rid of that sandstorm and our heroes are still level 3. But let's go ahead and replenish our wood. Okay, here is 6 wood, there we go. We need 7 water up here, there's 4, so I'm gonna get 3 more. Here's 3 water. Over here, there's still 6 munition. The algae is still there. Okay, let's go ahead and put everything back in the city and reveal 4. Silent Peak. What have they taken from you this turn? 1, a water, empty, good. A plank, so wood, and a metal. And also this equipment goes away and we get 3 new ones. Another shotgun. I cannot have 2 shotguns, so that is of no interest to me. We'll also go ahead and I know I'm kind of doing things out of order, but let's go ahead and put these 3 out before I forget. Okay. And we'll shuffle these back in. Okay, Blackwood, what you got for us? Empty, food, wood, and munitions. Okay, over here we need 3 microchips. There we go, there's 3 microchips. Over here we need a survivor. Here's a survivor. Over here we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more metal. Okay, now everybody goes back to sleep. Sleep, sleep. Go ahead and sleep. Everybody sleep. Oh, I did that already. Okay. Okay, we're good to go. So, let me add more equipment to this. Hold on. There we go. There's more equipment. Just shuffle them. Okay, there we are. And with that, we're going to reveal an event, and hopefully it's nothing too bad. The next event is General Scarcity. Oh great, General. Decrease the wood, the metal, and the microchips. Oh wow. In a 2-player game though, it's -1. So it's not terrible, but it's terrible. So -1 wood, -1 microchip, and -1, was it metal? Yeah, -1 metal. So, okay. All right, so next up, the horde is going to go. We've already shuffled them, so let's see. First, they want to go to the forest. They're already at the forest, so they can't do that. So next, they want to go to any hunting ground, but all of them are at the hunting ground, so we can't do that either. So next up, they want to go to the dam, and that they can do. So let's take their lowest level guy, go to the dam. They want to get water, so 3 water. That's good. They're going to need that water to feed their people. So we'll go ahead and discard this card. Okay, now we move on to my turn. What do I want to do? Okay, I know I need, again, water. It's like the never-ending fight for water. But I know the horde already went to the water supply, so they can't go there again. They can't steal any more water. So at least I have microchips, so I'm set to go there. I know that I want to take advantage of my hunting abilities, so I'm going to go ahead and go hunting. All of my heroes are the same level. I'll take this guy out of the city in case I want a new equipment, because I probably do. So let's move this guy here. Now, remember, I have the ability now to choose my prey, so I can look through the pile and see if there's something better. Now, he's a level 3. I only have 1 bullet. So unfortunately, oh, but I have +1 hunting. Oh my gosh, thank God for the +1 hunting. So I am going to take this one, and I actually like it because there's 2 of them I can see in the pile. So the next time I kill this animal, I'm going to get even more food. So that's actually not bad. So, okay, here's a level 5. I'm a level 3. I'll spend a bullet, and I'll use my +1 hunting to take this dude home. And he's going to give me 3 food. Not bad. So with that, I can feed everyone that's in this room. Now I just need to find 2 water and I'm good to go. And like I said, I have the microchips, so I'm not too worried about it. We can spend the rest of our turn getting some new equipment and maybe just searching for more materials so we can build more rooms, because remember now building rooms is only 2. Also, I need to think of getting more microchips because I know eventually I'm going to need them to get that precious water. But in the meantime, let's go to the horde. The horde wants to go to the cargo ship, and they can, so let's go with the lowest dude. Go here. They'll take 1 canned good and a survivor. Of course, they like their survivors. Okay, let's find them a canned food. Here you go, Mr. Horde. All right, how about us? We know we need to go get the water. We have a dude in the water supply though, so I want to make sure I move them. I think those bullets are going to come in handy, so I think this turn I'm going to move to here. First of all, I'm going to use the algae because that's going to let me lower my radiation, which is going to be great. And then I get 2 bullets because remember, he's still a level 3, unfortunately. So there's my 2 bullets, and now we move to the horde. The horde wants to go to the city, and here's a city. So they're gonna come here. They want to get equipment first. Do they have anything that matches the symbols? They do. This shotgun, when repaired, is gonna match. So they definitely want to take that. Now they already have 4, and remember they can only have up to 4 broken things. So that's it. The rest of their 3 action points are gonna use revealing stuff and getting, so 2 more. So they're getting, oh my gosh, they're so lucky. They got ammunition and a canned food. Lucky them. Okay, here's a canned food for them and ammunition. All right. Okay, back to my turn. Okay, so my plan is go get microchips, go get water. I got this. So first let's take this dude and get 3 microchips. I'm also thinking I'm gonna need microchips if I ever wanna get rid of that pesky event that's making all of our dudes level 3. But I need 4 and 3 wood, so I'm not there yet. But you know, little by little. So put my microchips here. Now I'm full of microchips, and I can start even thinking of leaving 4 to solve that event. And then I will have to continue to get more. Unfortunately, this event is really messing us up. Not being able to get 5 resources in one go is really hurting us. Let's go back to the horde and see what they want to do. It's hurting the horde too, so at least I'm glad about that. So they want to go to the military base, and yes, can they reach it though? Anybody still laying down? Nope, they cannot reach the military base. So they want to go to the city, they can't. The mine, they can't reach the mine. Cargo ship, yes, they can reach the cargo ship. So boom, boom. Now, I'm not exactly sure when this event is going on. I'm going to be honest, if this guy goes on the 5 or if he goes on the 3 because he's considered a level 3. I'm not exactly sure what the answer is, but I know that level 3 is taken. Now, when I did it before, I actually put him on number 3. So just for consistency, I'm going to keep it like that. So I'm going to say that he can't go here because he's already taken by. Actually, he can't go here because he's already here. So never mind. But still, I don't know. If you know the answer to that question, please leave us a comment below. All right, so he wants to go to the fair. Okay, fair is fair. Fair is fair. Here he is at the fair. He wants to take microchips first. So he'll take 2 microchips, and if he can, he wants to get that hunting also. He's got, because of the 2 microchips, he only has 1 left. He will spend all the bullets he needs to spend though in order to get that, but he would need 5 bullets, and I don't think that he can make it. No, he only has 4. So microchips it is though. But he's actually getting very close to completing that, or having enough materials to complete that. And that's 5 points that he's going to take away from me. So no bueno. But me, I need to go get water. So my last dude that's still at camp is going to spend a microchip, and is unfortunately only going to bring 3 out of the 4 water that he could bring if this event wasn't, in the way. I think with that, we've completed. Everybody has moved, so we go to night phase. During the night phase, these guys are going to try to complete an event. 4 and 3 can't do it. 3 and 2, yes, they can fix the scarcity, so they will. So there's 3 and 2 munitions. And they just stole 3 points from us. Well, they didn't steal them. They actually paid through the nose for it. So all this goes away. Okay, next up, we get a chance to solve any events if we wanted to, but we can't afford it yet. We need 2 wood, and we don't have it. So we move on to feeding survivors. Come on, guys, line up. You guys are ready to receive some food, some nourishment coming your way. There we go. Okay, so they do have enough this turn apparently, yes. Okay, so they will go ahead and spend all of that to feed all of their people. And then they will spend their leftover food to recruit even one more survivor. So Johnny walks in with his shotgun and says, I'll join you guys. I don't mind drinking dirty water. After that, they are going to try and fix equipment. So let's see. They don't have a lot of resources. I'm not very sure that they'll be able to. 2 water, no. Wood and 2 metal, no. 3 microchips, no. And 2 wood and a metal, no. So nothing is going to get fixed this turn. Let's go to our shelter and see how we did tonight. Okay, so first, solve events. We already went through that. So feed the survivors. Okay, this is going to, I think we did it. Barely, but we did it. We have food for these guys, 3 food here, and then 2 water right over there. So yes, we are able to feed everybody. No one is going to go hungry today. Okay. Next up, we are going to manage our radioactivity. We look at our events. We are getting 2 this turn, and there's 3 people in our airlock, so we're good there. Next up, recruit survivors. Now, we have 1 water that we could spend to recruit 1 more survivor, making it almost so that this room is filled up. I guess we will. It's dangerous because that water can feed somebody next turn. But we want to get that benefit of -2 materials. Start on the airlock and then we can move them. But I don't want to move them yet because actually, okay, here's the predicament. I can move 3 dudes to this room and start getting that discount. But then I only have 1 guy left to protect us from the radioaction. So if I don't get any new survivors this turn, that means that we are going to be taking 1. But actually, we kind of lowered it by 1. So you know what? Let's do that. Let's be adventurous. This might be terrible. We will find out together. So I'm going to add those 3 dudes here. And then the next thing we can do is build rooms. And now we actually get a discount when we build rooms. So do we want to build a new room? When we build a new room, we're going to be replenishing our microchips, which are so precious. And we don't have anybody to put in there. So I think for now we're going to hold off and we might think about building next turn. Now, fix equipments. We don't have any equipment to fix. We didn't take advantage of our free repair, unfortunately, because we were busy hunting. So then we clean up. There's nothing actually to clean up. We're good to go. So we move on to the next turn where the first thing we have to do is clean up. So let's go ahead and replenish the board. We have 6 wood over here. We need 7 water. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back. 5. Here's another one. Okay, there's 7. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6. We'll go ahead and put this back. Oops. Put back the wrong way. There we go. Shuffle. And as always, reveal 4. Microchips, empty, munition, and wood. Okay. And get rid of these. Get 3 more. Okay, very nice. Moving along, 1 metal here. We need all 6 microchips, which I got right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do the last city then. Nobody went to Blackwood last turn, but still we're going to shuffle everything back in. And this time they've taken the wood, they've taken the metal, empty and empty. Okay, not bad. And finally, everybody goes to sleep. Oh wait, I forgot to replenish the city. Here I come. Hold on 1 second. Everybody's sleeping first. Go back to sleep. Everybody sleep. Okay, these go away. And we get 3 new ones. Alrighty, very nice. Okay. Done. Now let's go to the day phase, and the horde is going to start as always. Oh, event first. Our next event, haha, is gonna be robbers. Decrease the fare's microchips reserve -2 in a 2-player game. And we're gonna need munitions and microchips to deal with that. So the fair loses 2 microchips. It's okay, we have a ton of microchips in our shelter, so we don't care. I mean, we care a little bit. And this turn, there are 2 events that are going to be affecting us. One is everybody's still a level 3. We haven't been able to get rid of that, although the horde was about to do it, but couldn't. And then, of course, less microchips. So with that, we're done. Now we go to the horde. Let's go. The horde wants to, number 1, go to the mine. Okay, yeah, sure, mine it is. And it doesn't matter who I move. Sure, let's move this guy. And so there he is, and he's going to take 3 metal. All right, there's your metal, mister. Okay, now us. We need a lot of water and resources and food and all that good stuff. So where are we gonna get that? We should probably go hunting and get out of the water. So there we go. 4, remember we have +1 hunting and we can choose our prey. So let's see if we have something better. Yeah, I think so. If I go for this 5er, it will be my second 5er. Since we have +1 hunting, we can actually not pay anything because we're actually, no, we're 3. So we have +1 hunting, so that's a 4. We spend a munition, then we can get to 5. If we spend another munition, we can actually get a wood. And sure, let's do that. Let's get a wood. Because it might help us build some rooms. And now this is our second one of these. So because it is our second one, we are going to be getting 4 food out of that. So here's our delicious meat that we hunted. And that's it. Oh, and we have to spend, what did we say? 2 munitions, right? 1 for the wood and 1 for the hunting. There you go. Okay, back to the horde. The horde is going to... They want to go to the dam, but they're already at the dam. There's the purple. So they want to go to the military base. Yes, they can go to the military base. This guy's sleeping. This guy's sleeping. This guy is the 3, so he'll move the 3 first. And they just, of course, oh, I forgot to replenish this. But okay, it's taken again. So the guy is taken, and then 2 munitions because they're at level 3. Because everybody's at level 3 in this game, at least for now. And after that, then we can do our turn. I know I want some precious water. I got the microchips to do it. Let's go do it. I move over here. I get 3 water and I pay 1 microchip. So bye-bye microchip. Hello water. Okay. Back to the horde. The horde wants to go hunting. Okay, well, they're here and they're here. So the only hunting ground available is up there. And the only guy that can get there is this one. So they're at level 3. So with the munition, they can get to level 4 and get that prey. And the best part for them is that they're going to get extra food because this is their second one. So they get 3 food out of the deal. So here's 3 food. I don't like that, but I guess I have to live with it. Okay, back to me. I know I want to get some equipment because of my free repairs. So where can I do that best? I can go to this city, I can go to that city. Now I know that city is kind of a little better for me right now because of the fact that a lot of empty cupboards already showed up. So let's go there. And what equipment do we want to get? Do we have anything that matches? Let's bring these over here and check. We have that doesn't match, and we have this that definitely doesn't match. So nothing that matches. So let's see if there's anything that can help us. This one in the city is going to give us 2 wood, and we do happen to go to the city a lot. So this one in the mine is going to give us water, which we get the metal and water. So we diversify a little bit, and then free access in the dam. Okay, I think I gotta take that. That means no more microchips needed. That means I can use my microchips to either build rooms or complete those goals. And if I look at the goals, all of them need microchips. So this is going to be awesome. So we'll take that. So that's 1 out of our 3 action points. Then we'll just reveal 2. And we get canned food. Very good. And ammunition. Okay, not bad. So here's our food that doesn't spoil. Here's ammunition just in case we need to go hunting. And back to the horde. The horde. The horde is going to the fair, yes, but can they reach the fair? No, they cannot. So the forest, they cannot reach the forest. This is their only laying down guy. So can he get to the hunting ground? He cannot. Oh my gosh. To the dam. To the dam it is, people. Okay, 1, 2, and he takes 3 water. I'm glad that I came here and got my water. Wow, they got a lot of commodities this turn. That means they're probably going to be able to feed all those dudes, all those 2-pointers. Ah! Oh, well, it is what it is. Okay, back to me. What do I want to do? Let's see. I'm going to get that for free. I've got the food and the water that I need. If I look at what I need wood, 1, 2, 3, and microchips for that pesky event that's been bothering us. Also, if I get munitions and microchips, I can complete that and get 3 points. That's not bad. And munitions are up there. So let's do it because I don't think I can get the other stuff. I cannot go get the wood plus. So munitions it is. So 3 munitions. Okay. There we go. And with that, everyone is done. So we're going to go ahead and go to the night phase. These guys, they're going to try and resolve the events. Do they have the microchips? No, so none of these. But we are going to go ahead and resolve the robbers. Can we do it? We need 3 and 2. Yes, we are going to do that. That's leaving us with very few microchips. But remember, we're going to get free access to the dam. And most importantly, we get 3 points. I'm going to go ahead and put the card here if it lets me. We'll just put it right next to it. How about that? Just like that. There we go. That's 6 points right there. Yay. Okay, so we did the events. Now they need to feed their people. So single file people, look at you guys. You guys are already on single file. Very good. Let's see. How are we doing with feeding people? There's your meat. There's your meat. There's your meat. And there's your water and there's your water. So yes, they fed everybody. Okay, so bye-bye food though. And then next they want to recruit. They have a water left, so they'll get a new survivor. Here's their new dude carrying some wood. Okay, get in line because you need to be fed next turn. Good. And then after that, they want to fix equipment. Now they have a lot of resources, so let's see if they can fix anything. Not the water one. 2 metals and a wood, yes, they can do that, and they will. 2 metal and a wood. They have gotten their bear trap fixed. And this we have to shuffle in a minute. So there's their bear trap. It's gonna help them hunt. Hunting +1, just like us. No microchips, so no, and no more wood, so that's that. Let's shuffle these up. They are done. Now we can go to our shelter and check what the night brings us. Okay, there's pile. For us, we did number 1, so let's go to number 2, feed the survivors. Okay, we need 3 food here. Oh man. And then we need a water here, and we need 2 food here, so we'll use those. So we fed everybody and we still have a little bit to spare. So let's get rid of all of this. Okay, and then we have to check radioactivity. We are at 2 right now, and we only have 1 guy, so we do increase by 1, but we're still at 0, so that's not that bad. Okay, so next, moving on, we can recruit. If we recruit another guy, we will be good with, we will still be getting 1 more radioactivity. So I'm thinking maybe spend 2, but that's going to cost me 2 water to feed them next turn, which is not ideal, but I guess keeping that radio action out is probably best. So we'll go ahead and do that and try to get as much water as we can. Let's see, 1 guy goes here, and then we'll put the other guy right there. Okay, moving along, then we can build rooms. Again, we have the same predicament, and it costs us 1 less, which will be all of our resources, all of our 2 materials. I don't think I want to do that. I'm not sure that was the best decision. I probably should have thought about this a little bit more, but it's done, so I'm not taking it back. Maybe I should have gone for the solving events with the discount. That might have been smarter. But yeah, in any case, we're going to fix equipment. We do get this fixed for free, so now we have free access to the dam. And then we clean up, which there's no cleanup needed because I don't have anything that spoils. I've used everything up. So after that, we go ahead and finish by cleaning up and moving on to the next day. So let's refill. Okay, I refilled everything. I put new equipment. I shuffled the tiles, and this is what the other hoarders already took. And so we can get started with the horde, of course, because they're always first. They want to go to the forest, but they're already at the forest. So hunting, they want to go hunting. The only hunting available for them is this one. So let's bring this guy over. Event. We forget the event. Don't forget the event. Okay, this is what we get. Glaciation. Each shelter loses one survivor. Okay. One survivor from you. And I guess we'll take you out since you're going to cost me a water. All right, now, now they want to go to the forest. They can. They got to go to the hunting ground. Here he comes. Unfortunately, this guy is still at level 3 because nobody has gotten rid of that event yet. It's just still from the beginning. So he's a 3. This guy's a 6. They need to spend 6 bullets to get that meat, which they have. So that works out for them. So here it comes. They get 4 meat for that. Wow. So here's their 4 meat. All right, very good. Now it's us. Same predicament as always. Food, water, food, water. Looks like that's what's going to be happening in the apocalypse for the rest of eternity. So, yeah, I want to go hunting over here. Do I have enough? I need munition to do it. Oh, no, wait. I think I can do it. Yes, I can. So we're going to go hunting. So this guy is coming over. He's a 3. I can choose my prey. So I'm going to go for the 5. Now I'm a 3, but I have hunting +1 because of my shotgun. So I'm a 4, and then I have ammunition, puts me at 5, gets this thing dead. And now that it's dead, it's going to give me paw number 3. So 5 meat. Take that, horde. I got more meat than you did. So here's my 5 delicious, I'm not sure what these are, ribs? Sure, ribs. Okay, so great, I love that. And we didn't get any metal, but I think the food at this point is more important. We have a lot of people that need to be fed. Back to the horde, what are they gonna do? Let's see, they want to go to the cargo ship. Okay, yeah, they can totally do that. This guy's right here waiting, so he'll come here, he'll get another survivor and a can of food. All right, let's put that over here. Here's your survivor. And more food. Okay, there you go. Now back to me. I still need to get some water. I still need to get some food. I still need to get any free equipment if I can. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm going to get this dude out of there so I can get some water. So he's gonna come over to this city. Or should we? Yeah, because I can't go to that city. So we'll go to this city. We'll get a free equipment. I don't care about being... oh, actually, that's not bad. What this means is that even if I'm a level 3, when I go to the cargo ship... let's take a look. See on the bottom, it's got its power. Cargo ship position +1. So even if my dude is a level 3, which he's been all game long, I can put him on position 4. And if we look at position 4 in the cargo ship, it gives us 2 canned foods. So yeah, I'll take that. And oh no, it doesn't match any of my symbols. So that's broken, but there. And then I have 2 more. So let's go ahead and reveal the next 2. I get a wood and oh, empty cupboard. No bueno. So all I got was a wood and then equipment out of that. But okay, that's okay. We will survive. So that was my turn. Back to the horde. The horde wants to go to the mine, and yes, it can go to the mine with this dude. So there it is, and it wants to grab chips, metal. So 3 metal. Okay, here you go. Okay, back to me. I need water. So before the horde comes and gets in the way and takes away my water, which they can't because there's a guy there. So that's good. Now I have free access because of my new access card, so I can just take 3 water straight without paying the microchip, which is awesome. And that's it. Now we go to the horde. The horde wants to go to the military base. Yes, sure, why not? Oh, this should have been... So now they're going to again take the algae, and let's see, 2 munition. Okay, munition. This gets discarded. Our turn. What else do we need to do? We have 1 dude. That's it. We could... I wish this grappling hood was ready, because then we would go to the cargo ship and get more food, but we can't do that. Let's see. We need microchips. Let's go get some microchips. Because if I look at the events, that's really what I need. I can't get any more food or water this turn unless I hunt. Let's see, let's go here with my 3 dude. And I like this 5er, but I don't have any munition. I can only make it up to 4. But this guy would be free. Or I can get some microchips. I think this turn I'm going to go for the microchips. I got enough food. And unfortunately, I don't have any munition. So I'll just take the 3 microchips. See if I can finish that event. I think with this I can. So I think everyone is standing up. Yes, they are. So we're done. Let's go to the night phase. The horde is going to try and resolve the events first, but they don't have enough microchips. Not even close. Do we have enough microchips? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 wood. Oh, we're missing 1 wood, guys. See, if I would have gotten that building that let me get a discount on solving stuff, we would have done it, but we did not. Okay, well, then we move on. They need to feed their people, so let's see how they do. I think they're going to do very well. Yeah, very, very well indeed. Okay, and there's that. So they fed everybody. They did run out of stuff, but that's a lot of points. I am very scared that this shelter is growing out of proportion here with their filthy water and their spoiled food. But that's what we get. Okay, so that's that. And then they would try to hire, but they don't have any more food or water to hire. So then they want to fix stuff. Definitely not the water. Not the microchips, and they don't have any wood, so nothing for them to fix. Let's go back to our shelter. We did number 1. Number 2, feed the survivors. Okay, let's see how we did with that. We have 3 food for you people. Num num. Stand up. Don't fight over the food. And there's 2 food for you, and then 1 water here. So we did good. We got everyone fed. Okay. All right. Next up, we handled the radioactivity. Radioactivity this turn is at 3, so we only prevented 2 out of those, so we go up 1. After that, we recruit survivors. We have 2 water bottles. Do we want to spend them or do we want to keep them? I don't think there's a reason to spend them. I mean, well, the only reason would be to prevent the 3 radioaction that's coming. So I guess I will go ahead and spend 1. And get a dude in the airlock to help me with that. But again, I am so regretting that building. Next up, we can build buildings, but we don't want to because we don't have any people to put in them. And well, yeah, that's no bueno. So next, we fix our equipment for free. There we go. Now we got a grappling hook that is going to move us 1 on the cargo ship if we ever go there, which hopefully we will. Clean up, nothing to clean up. We can keep up to 2 water, so we're good there. Back to cleanup phase. Let's replenish. Okay, cleanup is ready. I got everyone laying down and sleeping. Good night, guys. Ready for the next day. I replenished everything. The cities have new stuff, equipment and everything. So let's go to the horde. But first, let's not forget the event again. So our next event, it's a rat's infestation. Each shelter loses 1 commodity. If not possible, then we lose 1 survivor. Okay, so we're checking this shelter. They cannot lose a commodity because they don't have any. That's the food or the water or the canned goods. So they're going to lose a dude. We are going to, unfortunately, lose our water that we hogged. We hogged it last turn, so we wanted to keep it so bad. Now we lost it anyways, but at least we didn't lose a survivor. I think that would have been worse. So now we go back and check all the events that are still affecting us. Of course, everyone is level 3. I don't know if we're ever going to get rid of that. This is our last turn. Might as well not even because it's not going to affect anything anymore. But it's 5 points. Then we have each shelter loses 1 survivor. That's still happening. So you lost another guy and we still lost a survivor. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, you know. It's the apocalypse for you guys. And then we already checked the rats infestation. We did that already. Everybody lost the commodity. So the horde goes first as usual. Let's go horde. They want to go hunting. Okay, the only hunting available is over there. We can take the 5 or the 4. They always want to move the lowest one first. So the 4 it is. And they want food. 4 and they have 2 munitions. So yes, they can get that precious food. And this is their second 6er. So they get 5, what do you call it? 5 food out of that. So here is 5 sausages for these people. There they go. Okay, well, good for you. They're going to be able to feed their people again. So we need to keep up. It's our turn and we are under the same predicament. Now, I don't know that items or equipment is going to help us. This is the last turn unless we can find a match. Is there a match? Yes, there is this one, the jerry can. So, okay, so I have my eyes on you, jerry can. Actually, there's a jerry can on both. Here there's an empty cupboard. Here there's an empty cupboard. So same amount, same chances no matter what city I pick. I need to move out of the water place so I can go and get some water. So water dude, where do you want to go? I got a lot of guys over here, so let's, not that it matters because this is the last turn. So with 3, I'll take the jerry can and it'll be fixed at the end of this turn. So I'll get an extra point for matching the symbols. And 2 more. It's going to let me get a munition, good. And of course, an empty cupboard. So 1 munition it is. Okay, we'll add that to our board. And now the horde goes. What does the horde want to do? The horde wants to go to the city. Okay, yeah, they can do that. They also want to match symbols if possible. So let's see. No, that doesn't match. That's actually the same one. So is there a... yep, here's one that will match. So that's the one they want to get. Even though I don't think they'll be able to fix it in time, but no, that's what they want. So horde right here or right here. So they always move the lowest one first. So 3, they'll spend 1 to get that. It's broken, and now they're up to 4, so they cannot have any more. So the rest they're going to try and get stuff. So of course metal and wood. I mean, they went after me, but they still got better stuff than I did. Game is so unfair like that. Metal and wood. Okay, there's a metal, there's a wood. You guys have a lot of metal down there. Okay, so me, I need water. And you know what? Oh, this guy's here, right? Yeah, so this guy can get to the water. Yeah, I don't think he was in the middle. Boom, boom, let's get water. I have free access because of my access card. So 3 water, because he's still a level 3, but at least 3 water it is. I need to go hunting. Remind me, guys. Okay, back to the horde. What are they going to do? The horde wants to go to the dam. Yep, they can do that, but not with this guy, not with this guy. He can't reach, he can't reach. Okay, so no. Military base, yes, they can do that. They go here, again, they get their radiation stuff, and then 2 bullets. 2 bullets over there, discard that. Okay, we need hunting. We need hunting really bad. So, but I'm already in 2 of the hunting places. So I'm gonna move this guy up here. And 2 or a 7. I'm only getting 0 food. It's only a point. Wait. Maybe that's not the best idea. Okay, so how about this? We'll go here, but we'll go to 4 because we have +1 with our grappling hook. And that will give us a survivor. That's going to help us with the radioaction, and then 2 canned foods. We'll put the survivor here and we'll get our food. Yes. Come on, we gotta feed a lot of mouths. Anyways, back to the horde. The horde's last guy wants to go to the fair, which is where he's at. So we skip. Go to the forest. There's a dude in the forest. Go to the hunting ground. There's a hunting ground right here. But I don't think that they can... Okay, well, yeah. So they're gonna go here with the number 3. They do not have 4 bullets, so they cannot get that. So the next thing they want to do is get the metal. So they'll take 3 metal. They are in Metal City. They must have found something made out of metal and they're building a robot. I'm not sure what they're doing with all this metal, but they definitely are hoarding metal. But that's them, and that was their last turn. So this is it for them. Good luck to you guys. No water. How have you survived for 2 turns without water? And here we are struggling. Anyway, so it's our turn and we need food. So I know there's yummy food here. So we'll take this guy, and this is the one we want because we have a lot of it. So we're at level 3, but because of our shotgun, we add 1, so we're 4, and then we have 1 munition, which we'll use to get to 5. And we have hunted. And now how many of these do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get the highest number. So good, that's going to help us a bunch. Okay, so whoever went hunting did a really good job, and we got tons of sausages ready to be cooked. So that was the last dude. That's the end of the game. What we have to do now is go to night phase, and after that we're going to do end of the game scoring and see who was the winner. Let's see. I'm not even going to say anything. So first, the horde is going to try to resolve events. Do they have 4 microchips? They do not. Do they have? They have tons of metal, but they don't have the 2 wood, so they cannot solve this. And again, same predicament here. Lots of metal, but no wood. So do we have anything that we can fix? I think we're still missing that wood, so no. So that's not good. And we don't have any metal, so nobody's able to resolve any of the events. Not that they're going to continue to bother us, but there's a lot of points. I mean, we have 14 points in this little board here that nobody went home with. Next up, they have to feed their people. So let's see how they did. Here's a food, here's a food, here's a food, and here's a food. Tons of food, no problem. Okay. And then with the food that they have left, they'll go ahead and recruit yet another good dude, another 2 points. So here's their free dude that doesn't even eat because he just got here. He brought his own McDonald's. All right, so after that, they already recruited, so they are going to try to fix equipment. Water, no. Microchips, no. 2 woods, no. Yes, they can fix this. So 1 and a metal and a microchip. And of course, they fixed the one that matches. So here we go. They have fixed that. And now this little symbol in the middle matches. That's going to give them an extra point. I was so excited that I was going to get an extra point, and now they got an extra point anyways. So it's a wash. Okay, back to my shelter. Let's see how we did tonight. So tonight, we are going to number 2, feed the survivors. Can we feed everybody? I mean, we got a lot of food out of that last hunting, so I'm hoping. There's 3, there's 2, and we need 2 waters. So there we go. Okay. Let's get rid of all of these. Okay. Next, we handle the radioactivity. And if we look at the events, radioactivity is up at 3, but I have 3 guys in my airlock, so we still at -1 point, which is not great, but it could be worse. After that, we can recruit survivors. And this is the end of the game, so might as well, honestly. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 new survivors coming. They all have to go in the airlock. There's room for them there, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Come on, 1. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, it's packed. Airlock is totally packed. Next up, we are going to build rooms. And this time around, we don't need the resources for anything else. So we're going to take advantage of the 2 material discount. And we are going to go ahead and build a room for 1 material, which is great. So we're going to spend the wood. Let's see. It doesn't matter which one I do, because none of them are going to help us. Actually, this is going to help us. So we'll do this one. And now I can also move people around. So I'm going to go ahead and move 2 guys around for reasons that are going to become apparent in a minute. And of course, everyone in the airlock wanted to come, so the airlock got shuffled. Okay. And I still have more. If I pay 3 more, I can unlock another room, and I will. I'm going to pay 3 more. And I'm going to unlock this one. Doesn't matter. I'm looking for something that doesn't require too many dudes. So that's fixed. And I will move my 3 guys over here. Come on, guys. Welcome. Okay. All right. And now we are going to trigger some powers. Because we can fix equipment, so this is fixed. And we get our matching symbol. I'll put it down here. Oh, look at the rooms moving. Don't move, guys. Stay here. Okay. Something else that we're going to trigger is actually the power in this room. Gain 1 survivor each turn in this room, a maximum of 8. So this room is full, which is great. 1 more survivor. Okay, so we did that. And we also, actually, before I fix this one, that's why I wanted to wait. Which one did I just fix? Oh, now I don't want to take it back because I don't remember. Oh, it was the jerry can. Okay, well, I wanted to fix that anyways. But here we will draw 1 equipment tile. So we actually would have drawn this one. And the reason why I should have done that first is because if that had the matching symbol, then I would have auto-repaired that one for free to match. But the one that we repaired actually was the matching symbol, so it's okay. We did it right somehow. And I think with that, we are done cleanup. There's nothing to clean. I could build another room, but I wouldn't be able to populate it fully, so it's not going to help me out at the end of the game. With that, we are finished. We can go ahead and score. Okay, let's check what the horde did and how well they beat us. Okay, so first let's see how many points the horde got. They are going to get points for events. They've completed one event, which is a 3-pointer, so they have 3 points. They've also fixed 3 equipment, so 1 point per equipment fixed. That puts them up to 6. They get an extra point for matching a symbol. That puts them up to 7. And then they get 2 points for every survivor that they still have on their shelter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 times 2. That's 18 points. So that puts them up to 25 points total. So now we have to go see if we can beat 25 points. Let's go try it. All right, let's take a look at our shelter and see how many points we got. First thing we check is the events that we've solved. We have 6 points on events, 3 and 3, so that's 6. Next thing we're going to check is we get an amount of points depending on how many rooms we have built that are fully populated. That's why I wanted to really get more dudes into the shelter right at the end of the game. I didn't need to feed them, but they're going to give me the points now. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms fully populated. That's going to give me 4 points. Plus the 6 that I got, I'm up to 10. After that, we count 1 point for each survivor that is in our shelter. So we are up to 10, so 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 points. That's where we're at right now. Then we get 1 point for everything that we repaired. That's going to give us, every equipment that we fix is going to give us 1 extra point. We were at 24, so 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And then last but not least, we also matched a symbol. So that's going to give us 1 extra point, putting us up to 30. So as you can see, it was a close game. 25 to 30, we only beat the horde by 5 points. I really didn't think we were going to do it, but we did it. I think adding those rooms and those survivors into the rooms at the end, it actually paid off. I was so mad that I had gotten that room that gave me a discount, but in the end, well, it worked. We beat the horde. So that's Outlive. Hope you enjoyed it. Well guys, there you have it. That was a full run through of Outlive, and we were able to beat the horde. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you will see more fun videos coming your way. If you haven't done so already, join us on Twitter and Instagram. We post really cool pictures of your favorite board games. Join us next time, but until then, may you play more games.